Hello and welcome to Trigonatmika. This is a channel that is dedicated to understanding the world and everything within and beyond it through the lens of psychology and philosophy. In today's video, we'll explore the fascinating interplay between two major deities of Hinduism, Vishnu and Shiva, particularly focusing on the significance of Devshayani Ekadashi. Devshayani Ekadashi marks the beginning of a significant period in the Hindu calendar. It is believed that on this day, Vishnu enters a deep sleep known as Yoga Nidra, which lasts for 4 months until Prabodhini Ekadashi. This is the last time before 4 long months that people can take blessings from Vishnu and Lakshmi, and hence people conduct fasts and perform various rituals on this occasion. People visit temples dedicated to Vishnu and Lakshmi to seek their blessings before their rest. The famous Pandharpur Yatra is also done for the same reason, as people from all over come to Pandharpur to take blessings of Vithoba, who is believed to be a Swarup of Vishnu, and seek his blessings. Though it is stated that Vishnu goes to sleep, his sleep is symbolic, as it shows a time of rest and rejuvenation. Vishnu's slumber symbolizes a time of rest and renewal. It's a cosmic pause where the preserver of the universe rejuvenates, ensuring the balance and stability of the cosmos. This is said to be a time of rest so that the universe can be ready for all the new changes that are going to come in the future. And for that to happen, the preserver of the universe should be well rested and ready for transformation. Now, you might wonder what is the importance of this sleep of Vishnu. For that, we need to understand what Vishnu represents. Vishnu's role as the universe's preserver is to protect and ensure that all the components of the universe are taken care of. During these 4 months, Vishnu visits Patalok to visit the king Mahabali and ensures that Patalok is also looked after and nourished to maintain the cosmic balance of the universe. During this time, it is said that Shiva takes over the roles that were typically associated with Vishnu and maintains the balance of the things in the upper realms of the cosmos. Shiva becomes active in this phase yet remains meditative. Shiva's role is integral in maintaining this balance. His meditative state signifies his control over cosmic cycles and his ability to bring transformation and balance. So, when Vishnu is in the lower realms, the upper realms remain in balance and wait for Vishnu's return to his abode. During this time, the meditative state of Shiva allows the universe to contemplate and introspect and gives it time to understand what it needs to change and bring in a better time, and begins its transformative state, which it achieves when Vishnu finally ends his rest and returns to Vaikuntha. So, while Vishnu's symbolic sleep might represent a period of rest, Shiva's role in cosmic balance persists. His meditative role shows the need for contemplation and introspection that is needed when change is imminent. This introspection will only allow for the betterment of the universe. As Vishnu rests and gives the universe time to rest, Shiva meditates and gives the universe time to contemplate. Various myths depict instances where deities take on different responsibilities or aid each other. In Hinduism, deities have always asked each other for help and have gone to great lengths to fulfill roles that were traditionally not associated with that specific deity. This shows that deities in Hinduism are ever present and would never let balance be disrupted in the universe. And Devshayani Ekadashi marks this dynamic interplay between Vishnu and Shiva, underscoring the interconnected nature of Hindu worship. This period is also known as Chaturmas, and during these 4 months, devotees might increase their devotion to Shiva, recognizing the need for balance and preservation of cosmic order. This increase in devotion is not limited to Shiva but also includes his extended family. However, this does not mean that people completely stop worshipping Vishnu, and various rituals are performed in the name of Vishnu as well. In practical terms, Devshayani Ekadashi is a time for increased devotion, meditation, and spiritual practices. Devotees fast, pray, and reflect on the deeper meanings of balance and renewal. But how does this translate for us as humans? In us humans, Vishnu represents the moral side of the mind, the side that brings discipline and balance in us. Moral gives us confidence, it gives us the energy that is required to act in the world and behave at our best. However, as Vishnu goes to sleep in these 4 months, for us his symbolic sleep tells us that our moral has taken a backseat and subsided into our unconscious mind. Our unconscious mind represents our core personality, our thoughts, ideas, emotions, and memories. Here, the unconscious mind represents Patalok. This happens because in these 4 months, due to rain and a lack of sunlight, we are not able to function at our fullest and are unable to maintain the same discipline that we can maintain the rest of the year. And that is why our morals take a step back. And that is a time when we need to contemplate and introspect all our decisions. Here, Shiva represents our instinctual side of the mind. This side dictates our desires, actions, motivations, and passions. This side allows us to decide what we want to do with our lives. It dictates the way we see ourselves in the world. And as Vishnu goes to sleep, Shiva's active role tells us that our instincts need to take over our conscious mind. Our conscious mind represents our present thoughts, actions, and feelings that we express every day to the world. It contains freshly created memories. Here, the conscious mind represents the upper realms. During this rainy season, as we are unable to perform productive tasks, our instincts allow us to contemplate and understand our desires and passions and make decisions that we feel and know are going to help us become better people. And after the rain stops, we can get back to our jobs. We can use that contemplation to perform acts that will allow us to do that. This is what Devshayani Ekadashi represents for us on a psychological level. This is what Vishnu's sleep and Shiva's meditation tells us. It also tells us to let go of our past mistakes, become calm and content with all the decisions and actions that we have taken in the past, and rest as we prepare for the future. This is why our morals should be active in the unconscious mind. As we try to decipher what our mistakes were and try to discipline our thoughts, we allow our morals to cleanse our mistakes and let go of them forever. That is why the unconscious mind represents Patalok, so that we can let go of our past demons and cleanse our mind. Similarly, as Shiva becomes more active, his meditative state and the role of transformation and balance tells us that the coming 4 months need to be utilized for contemplation and introspection, allowing us to make decisions and actions wisely for all our future endeavors. This is why we need to allow our instincts to take over our conscious mind, to understand what we need from our future and how we will be able to achieve our future endeavors. And hence, a time of introspection is needed here. That is why the reins of the upper realms are handed to Shiva, similar to our instinct taking on our conscious mind to allow us to transform through contemplation. Hence, two powerful deities of Hinduism tell us to be at peace and take rest when needed, and also to trust our instincts and understand ourselves better to create a better future. Both deities on their own are telling us to become more contemplative and introspective. Shiva, with his meditation, tells us the need to trust our instincts and thoughts and gives us time to understand ourselves better before taking any future actions. And Vishnu, with his sleep, symbolizes that we need to be calm no matter what has happened in the past, and we cannot let our mistakes take hold of our emotions. And hence, a restful yet contemplative mind is needed whenever we go ahead with any new decisions and actions. This brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Devshayani Ekadashi and the fascinating interplay between Vishnu and Shiva. Please like, share and subscribe to get more content on understanding religious rituals through a lens of psychology. And click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos on self-growth and self-discovery. Until then, stay connected, stay enlightened. See you next time.